Okay, so I'm gonna be doing a top 6 movies that I hated that everybody else seemed to really like. And these are in no particular order. So, number 6 would have to be Titanic. um, the newer version of Titanic. I really didn't like this movie because it's just really boring. And the only reason why I watched it was because my friends kept on telling me that they really liked it, and they just kept on talking about it and how good it was. So I decided to finally see it. So I rented it from the library, and I watched it with my dad, and it was just really boring. Like I didn't care about it at all. It was just really boring, and the whole like love story thing wasn't interesting to me. I don't know, it just didn't interest me. And like, I seen like an older version of Titanic. I forget what year it was from, but that was really, I actually really liked that one, but I didn't like the newer version. It was just boring. Yeah. So that was number 6. So then number 5 would be District 9. And this is a movie I saw in the theaters, and I really didn't like it. Like, first of all, it really creeped me out. I don't know why. It just did. I was really grossed out by it. And second of all, I kind of don't like movies where like they have like a meaning, but then they kind of have a story over top of that meaning. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but okay, like with District 9, it was like about aliens or whatever, and like how like people treated them and stuff, but like the real meaning of the movie was like how, like, basically like how humans are evil and blah blah blah. But they use like the aliens like to kind of get to that meaning. I kind of don't really like movies like that. Not that I hate every single movie that's like that, but just some movies like that, it just kind of bothers me, like where they have to like it's just kind of like, just get to the point. I don't know, like, I just don't like where they have to tell a story on top of it to get to that. I don't know, it's only certain movies that do it that just really bother me. But yeah, anyway, so the number 4 would have to be Inception. I also saw this in the movie theater, and I really hated it. Like, I would have been okay with like leaving the movie theater, but yeah, I practically like fell asleep during this movie. Okay, I don't like it because, for one, it confused me, and for two, I didn't understand anything they were saying. Like, the whole time they were talking, not the whole time, but like a lot of things they were saying just went completely over my head. Like, they might as well have been speaking gibberish, because I did not understand what they were saying a lot of the times. It's just a movie that went completely over my head, and I just don't care about. And I tried watching it a second time when it came on TV, and it was the same thing. Like, just as soon as they start talking, I just get so exhausted for some reason. Like, I don't know. This movie just exhausts me. It makes me tired. Yeah, I just really didn't like it. Okay, so 6, 5, 4. Number 3, would be, Brave. Brave. I really didn't like this movie, and this is another movie that, like Titanic, my friends kept on saying was really good. And I also watched Tangled, which my friends also said was really good. And I watched it because my friends kept on saying it was really good, and I ended up really liking Tangled. But when I watched Brave, I thought it was going to be like the same thing. Like, I didn't think I was going to like it, but I ended up liking it. But that wasn't the case. When I watched Brave, it was just I just didn't like it. I don't know. I felt like it was really not like as good as it was like hyped up to be. And one thing that bothered me was that my friends kept on saying how, and like other people kept on saying how it's like so different from any other Disney movie because of the female character, blah blah blah. But I really don't see that. I mean, other than the fact that she doesn't get married at the end, or she doesn't have like a love interest at the end, like it's really like the same as any other Disney princess movie to me, especially like Mulan. Like it kind of reminded me of Mulan, actually, not like completely, but like in little ways it kind of reminded me of Mulan, and Mulan was a lot better. um, but yeah, I don't like how like everybody keeps on saying it's so different, because honestly it's not. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I just don't think it's different. Like, besides, like I said, the fact that she doesn't have a love interest at the end, it's really not different from any other Disney princess movie. And another thing that I didn't like about it was like the fact that it kind of changed direction in like the half of the movie, and it just really like confused me. I don't know. And the whole bear thing, like the mother turning into a bear, was like, I felt like it was unnecessary. I don't know. Yeah, and then another thing that really annoyed me was the fact that all the male characters were like really dumbed down, or like stupid. Like I don't like when movies do that, when like just because they have like this female character that's like independent and like doesn't need a man or whatever, like they kind of make the male characters like really stupid, and this movie did that. Like I felt like even the dad and everything was like completely dumbed down. Like all the male characters were just stupid and like, I don't know, just making a fool out of themselves, and like I just didn't like that. Okay, so then moving into TV shows, I only picked 2 TV shows. So the number 2 would have to be The Walking Dead. Okay, so many people like this show, and I tried watching it. I tried getting into it. Like, I really tried getting into it, but I hate this show. Like, I just really don't like it. I mean, I get that it's zombies. Like, everybody keeps on saying, oh, what is zombies, blah, blah, blah. But there's so many other zombie-related things. Like, is this really, like, the greatest of all zombie things? I mean, I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of the zombie things, but I'm pretty sure it's not, like, the greatest of all zombie-related things. But yeah, like, so I just didn't like it because it kind of felt like I was watching somebody play a video game with like lots of dialogue or whatever, and I don't know. And also another thing that bothers me is like in the show they kind of make it seem as if the zombies are like no big deal. They're just kind of like plowing down zombies as if it's like no tomorrow, and like whatever, like, you know, like just like, and sometimes it seems like they don't even like really, the characters don't even really like know that there are zombies. Like sometimes it's just like, I don't know, like it just seems like they just don't care about the zombies, or like the zombies have like no impact on them. And like also the characters are really bland. I don't know, I just like when I watched it, like the characters didn't do anything for me. And yeah, yeah, like it just seems like they're not even struck by the fact that there are zombies taking over sometimes. And yeah, I just didn't like it. Okay, so the number 1, I really had a hard time with picking this one, because I don't exactly really know why I don't like it, but I picked Adventure Time. And in the beginning, when I first started watching it, I didn't mind it as much, but then after a while it just, I don't know, it really bothered me for some reason. Like I guess it was just one of those things where people hype it up, and I honestly don't think it's worth all the hype, like, kind of thing. And it's really stupid, which, I mean, I've watched a lot of stupid shows in my childhood too, but it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of weird, and like, yeah, like like I said, I really can't pinpoint exactly why I don't like it. I just don't. And yeah, so those are my 6 movies and TV shows that I really didn't like that everybody else seemed to really like. And yeah, so thanks for watching.